Virtual reality is here, and eSports has been a major discussion for a long while, especially in this category. Away from its absolutely massive payout, popularity, taking it to being televised from massive arenas around the world, virtual reality provides a brand new discussion as to what games it could hold and what on earth virtual reality esports could possibly be like. VR is built for physical activity, making it more like a sport in a sense. Especially to those who don't believe gaming is a sport, this could actually make maybe more sense to the older generation. New hardware such as the popular Virtuix Omni allow players to enter the VR world and physically move around without the issue of space. Players could be expected to be more physically fit in the future to play a VR esports game, and this lends itself to Call of Duty as possibly the leading first-person shooter for it. Although not many popular esport games currently are built for virtual reality, it is a major focus of developers to apparently create a competitive virtual reality experience. VR is already the latest way to watch live sporting activities such as basketball and golf, and numerous other sports are taking the opportunity to test its marketing potential. In the future, you'll be able to watch live sport from your home using a VR headset and be completely immersed in the experience while actually sitting in a stadium in virtual reality. In addition, virtual reality is actually a very powerful marketing tool. It's actually being now used and implemented more around the world for things like building a house, developing things for your city. People are using virtual reality and the software to develop things that are being built for the future and actually manifest themselves in the technology in virtual reality to see how things are going to look like before they are built. VR morphs a bit more straightforwardly into a first-person shooters such as Call of Duty, your Halo, your Overwatch, your Counter-Strike, and things like Valkyrie. But how does this benefit games like Dota, League of Legends, MOBA games? Although the answers aren't really there yet, I think it has to be a lot clearer as to what VR can be used for and actually separating its purposes apart. So VR can be split between viewers and spectators, those actually playing the game and those actually watching the game. And I think both experiences should be developed differently. In terms of developing differently, I think spectators, if they're watching a live esports event using a VR headset, they should have some control of being within the game itself. Whether with a live fly cam around so you actually get, be in the game while they're competing would be insane. We can fly around the map in a first-person shooter and actually grab all the angles without being told what to see like on popular sports now. To me, that would be a fantastic spectator experience. For the actual players, the VR could be a much more physical experience, but for spectators, it shouldn't have to be the same way. And just to finish off, guys, do all games need to enter the VR realm to be fun and contemporary in the esports arena? Personally, I don't think so. Games like MOBA games, Dota, League of Legends, they're fine as they are. They don't need to be forced into the VR world to be fun, and people will still watch it on esports, I do think. VR is very exciting, and the VR esports would change everything once again, but there has to be a fine line created in the sand as to how it works in a competitive environment. Hopefully VR grows and becomes extremely popular and involves many games. Hopefully when it comes to esports, people will still respect that not every game needs to have virtual reality for it to be competitive, and hopefully it does not become a mandatory part of games.